Jah Cure's latest album features some of the biggest names in international music.
Good morning.
And given the timeliness of its release, it begs the question, is Jah Cure taking aim once again at the Grammy Awards? The 2015 nominee will be here to answer that question for us as we unwrap the 14-track package right here on our stage. Ding Dong continues his dominance in dancehall, so much so that he has gotten the attention of the US government. Police pulled the plug on Footloose just as Bounty Killer, the featured act for that popular Kingston event, was about to perform to a capacity crowd. We will hear the promoter's side of that story. All coming up right here on our stage, plus this week's e-news, reviews, and more. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winford Williams. We'll be right back.
Make a little room in your heart for me and I'll move right in.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. Onstage, so much more than entertainment.
We're back with stories making our e-news and reviews this week.
It's Labor Day weekend here in the land of the free. And as many of you may know, a lot of Caribbean-style events happen around this time of year in the United States. The event that brought us here is an event that was born and bred in Jamaica and has had its fair share of success as well as controversy. Sandz is the event we're talking about, a party series that has evolved into one of the most anticipated and popular events in Jamaica.
It's around 10 of us in Sandz now. We're all doing different club series, parties, different little things, you know? So we decided 5 years ago that, hey, listen, instead of us inviting casually person to come to the beach and drink and party, let's make it an experience. Original experience as Sandz and Socks, right? Where you come, you party, and you come with the liquor and everything, right? And that eventually grew into what Sandz is today.
In recent time, though, the event has received some not-so-good press after its January 2018 event caused traffic mayhem on the Palisades Strip in Kingston, and this year at their Canadian stop, an unfortunate altercation caused the party to end and drew the attention of international media.
You see, the main thing I want to push is that those are isolated incidents. Isolated meaning that that's not the norm. As a group, we have around 10 to 20, 15 years of experience in keeping events. Even the Canada incident that you mentioned, I don't want to say that's the first time that's ever happened in an event. And it's not. So we fixed it, we addressed it as quickly as we could. But unfortunately, the local and overseas media ran with it as, hey, you know, Sandz in trouble again, you know. But I would want us to look on it in isolation. This is now the 38th time that Sandz has been held. And if you can only look at it as 2 incidents, then what about the next 36?
That aside though, their New York edition on Labor Day September 2 went off without a hitch and generated all that Sandz patrons have come to expect from the 5-year-old event. Sandz New York also wraps up their 2019 international tour with previous stops in Florida, Atlanta, and Toronto.
Every Jamaican party that happens, these 2 people are here. I don't know how they manage to do it. Everything that is Jamaican, you are there. How do you manage to come to everything?
Yo, I work all week just to party on the weekends. I'm a raver. Ravers every day.
And what makes you enjoy Jamaican music and Jamaican culture so much?
The wifey only like reggae music. I love to dance. We came together, went to Jamaica 13 years ago. Now we've been mashing up ever since. Kingston, Mobay, Negril, Port Antonio. We love the whole country. Respect every day. Big up Onstage.
Oh, we're enjoying yourself.
100%. Always fully enjoy myself at these parties. That's why we keep coming back. We keep representing. Hey!
Sandz can't do no wrong. Sandz always a go with a bag of something, bag of energy. And I'm always a big supporter, huge supporter of Sandz. So it's only right I'm here.
Sandz right now, when you see the crowd, people them live, energy them there, DJ them there, you know what I mean? Everybody will have vibe and energy right now. Everything nice.
Well, this is New York big holiday and everybody out, all genres, all race. It's a beautiful thing, everybody there. I love what I go on. And no violence, it's just a good look. Sandz, big up.
Sandz, from you have your bands, all good. The whole of Brooklyn, the whole of Queens. They don't know Labor Day. It's a tradition. We have to carry it on. We have to carry it on. So we're out until school again. Winter comes, so we have to out for the summer.
Yes, lit. Vibes nice, Sandz turn up.
Boy, I can't even remember where me there.
It's Sandz.
Big up Sandz. I go out. 6 with the 6, mommy, I do it thing. A 7.
I'm enjoying myself. It is amazing. Sandz up, my first time. I'm enjoying it. It's the bomb.
Vibe good. Next year, same time, same place.
Party time. New York, Sandz up.
We're happy that the people came out. We didn't have any incidents here. Persons were genuinely excited about the fact that we brought Mr. Killer, which is, you know, he's really performing well as a Caribbean artist. Sandz were positioning it as the most authentic demonstration of Caribbean culture.
Sandz returns to Jamaica on January 1, 2020.
Police pulled the plug on Footloose just as Bounty Killer, the featured act for that popular Kingston event, was about to perform to a capacity crowd. This followed a series of such lockups in recent weeks as the police ramp up enforcement of the Night Abatement Act in the Halfway Tree Division of Kingston. Heather Cummings brings the answers to many questions arising from this issue on behalf of the promoter. Right now, right here on our stage, my dear friend, Heather Cummings. Heather.
Hi, Winfred. How are you?
I am good. Good to have you. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome your debut. What's the promoter's side of the story about what happened on Saturday?
Okay, first of all, we want to apologize to our patrons for what happened. Now, this is exactly how it took place.
Yes.
We were there, enjoying ourselves, having a great time.
I was there too.
Yes, I saw you. And of course, let me mention also that everything was in place prior to the event. So all permits, everything was handed in. And the letter from the ministry, the requesting the extension was also taken to the police. So at 1:59, the music stopped playing and everywhere, the place went quiet. What really happened was the police came and decided that they were going to shut down the party. Of course, we had no control over the situation, even though we were trying to talk to the police about, you know, having it continue. But they were quite adamant on closing the event for the night, and it's the law. We have to what should I say, comply. Mm-hmm. And of course, we don't want to have any problems with the law. We've been doing this for over 13 years now, and we've never really had a major issue with the close-off time for Footloose. So we just had to do what we had to do, and the event had to be closed off.
The permit, what's written on the permit in terms of the time span?
Well, the permit actually says the party should go up to 2 o'clock. But as you know, that's on all permits, and we always depend on the discretion of the police to extend, which the police have always extended. Bounty Killer was scheduled to perform at 2:30. Okay, so he would close off at 3.
So it was a 30-minute performance.
Yes, half hour. And unfortunately, he was actually on his way, and we were in communication with him. So we want to clear the air on that as well. We want persons to know that he was actually there. When the shut-off happened, he was at the venue.
So going forward, how do you deal with this? Because the police seem to be, now, it's not a new law. It's been around for quite some time now.
Yes.
And in recent weeks, as we mentioned, they have been enforcing it.
Yes.
In fact, what I'm told is that outdoor events should not go beyond midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Weekdays, they will be cutting you at midnight.
Midnight. Mm-hmm.
And that on weekends, maybe Friday, Saturday, they'll cut you at 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, will there be a make good show?
Another event for Footloose is scheduled for early December.
Mm-hmm.
And you asked about a makeup show, and I guess you are leaning towards having the same act, which would be Bounty Killer, appearing on this show. We can't say that just yet because, as you know, entertainers are booked for events, and we're not sure what Bounty's schedule looks like, but we're sure, though, that he won't have a problem coming back and performing, but we won't be able to say exactly when. But we do know that the next show promises to be just as awesome, and we're asking our patrons to come back because we've had a very good 13 years. I mean, 13 years of delivery, consistent delivery. So we're saying to our patrons, nothing has changed. Footloose remains the same.
Well, you know, we wanted to get the police to answer. We're not getting anyone to come forward, but we wanted that side of the story because of the ramping up of the enforcement of the Night Abatement Act in recent weeks. Weddy Weddy was turned off, we're told, at midnight the other night. So that's really serious. This is a legendary, iconic Weddy Weddy. So in the meantime, Heather, you're a big artist. Everybody knows this, big personality, media personality and everything. Quickly now, what do you do these days?
Well, currently I operate a company that's called Real Advertising Production and Talent Agency. And we do advertising production. And, well, see, as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt today. We do commercials, radio and television ads. And one of the things that we try to, push to our clients is that we have a 1 to 24-hour turnaround time.
So PR is part of what you do?
Yes.
Hence your association with Footloose?
With Footloose, yes.
Okay.
So we do PR, we do placement. So if you're a company and you want us to create your ads and place them at the different media houses, newspaper write-ups, you name it.
Where's the artist in you?
All right.
Stop saying you've worked with some of the biggest names in music. You toured with Maxi Priest forever.
Yeah, well, 5 years.
For 5 years.
And I toured with Buju Banton forever,
when
too.
When Maxi was burning the world.
Yes.
Buju Banton as well.
Yes.
And whomever else.
Yes.
And so where's all that? And you two, you've made your own records.
Yes, I have. One day I hope to do a collaboration. There's an artist here who has been doing extremely well. I love his music because he's always up and about doing the dances on stage, and he happens to be close by me right now or somewhere lurking around in the house. Ding dong. I love his energy.
Well, give him some love. Give him some love.
I love his energy.
Say
Congratulations. I did. I actually told him before I came on. Right.
We will soon tell everybody why we're celebrating Ding Dong. She framed it.
Right.
Okay.
So one of these days, you never know. But that's my dream is to do the inspirational album. I've actually started. I've actually gone 2 tracks. There's one track with myself, and you remember Brian Gold from Brian and Tony Gold? And Natel is featured on that track as well. I'm working on it. It's slow, but it's sure. And I still love doing background stuff. So I don't know what's going to happen because I don't know if you know, but there are a lot of tracks that I've done work on. Shaggy's Close Drop album, the actual title track, that's me singing. Gone with Angels on that same album. Not Nice has a new album out now. Ja Vinci, Reach Up to the Sky, that's me again. And like 3 songs on that album. It's just a lot of work I've done in the past. I can't even talk about them because it's so much work. Luciano, Sweep Over My Soul, you name it. But Sanchez, Man with the Handle, and the gospel album from Sanchez. But one day I promise to come back.
It's good to have you on our stage. Yes. You're representing the one Tyrone.
Yes.
Who is not here today
Tyrone.
From Footloose.
I will represent Tyrone any day. Tyrone has been a friend of mine for many years, and I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of the team. I'm proud of what they're doing. And, I like the fact that he continues to remain humble. Yes. And I like that about him. And,
There you have her right here on our stage. Heather Cummings, artist, PR practitioner, advertising executive, everything you want. So we were talking about Ding Dong. the dance master, the dance boss.
Easily.
Wow. Why was he honored offshore Jamaica recently?
Good thing then.
He'll be here to tell us.
Cure again.
The Royal Soldier Jah Cure too is also on our stage later. But the question is he taking aim at the Grammys again? Jah Cure. You'll get a chance to make up your mind about it. All coming up. We'll be back.
Royal Soldier.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Dancing King Ding Dong has not eased up on his dominance of the dancehall space with his infectious moves and songs to match.
Be a cha-cha boy, be a cha-cha, this we go on with.
Such is his impact that over the Labor Day weekend in the US, he received a certificate of special congressional recognition and was appointed a cultural ambassador for New York City for the Big Apple.
We flame!
Wow! Ding Dong, right now, right here on our stage. Win for the Ravens.
Win for the Ravens, man.
Call in the Ravens,
Yes,
boss.
man. Win for the Ravens.
We have to wear a shirt today.
Always,
Win for the Ravens. Tell the people them some Ravens. They come and tell them some Ravens. They think I joke.
From day one. All right.
Them think I joke.
Winford now. Well, no. You have some people that is known for loving dancing and loving the movement and everything.
Yes, sir.
Winford is a part of the movement.
Thank you, sir.
You understand? Because when I started back this thing from a couple years ago with Siva, and I brought Siva to Winford. Winford said, yo, I'm ready right now. Right there, and then we signed Winford. The first interview said, Winford, I try back with dancing. Yeah,
that was my audition, sir.
Yes, man. I don't know those ratings from this.
No, boy.
Yes,
well, Reggie, I'm so happy to hear this because you remember the very first interview, though, back in way before all of that, when you came and you spoke about your vision and as an inner city youth and what you believe in, what were your values at the time as a youngster in the thing, and where you're going and how you want to help people and how you loved your family, and you were a young father, and you cared about your own kids and those things.
Yes, man.
Those things resonate with me, big and serious, brethren. I said to my crew at the time, you know, this youth is definitely going places.
Yes.
This is not a man who's using his circumstances to define who he will be.
Sure.
He's going to transcend the misery and get into a space where he's comfortable.
Yes, man.
And we're seeing that happening ever so often to you, Ding.
Yes, man. Respect,
you know what I mean?
Respect.
Enough respect, sir. Wholpa, congratulations. See them here? Lots of big certification and recognition, ambassadorial assignment and these things.
The American stamp. Big American stamp.
You know what I mean?
I say, what go on?
Yeah. Okay, sir. So apart from that, now all of this greatness and so on.
Yeah.
What's been going on?
Work. Just work. You know, me recently, tied in at this, I did it.
Oh, yes. And on top of all of that now, Ding Dong has just tied the knot. Congratulations again, sir. Wow. Reggie, you see it? Everything we thought this man would be, he is, right?
Yes, man.
So, you know, boy, Reggie, you're such a...
Yes, man. It's been a good run,
you're
man.
So deserving of all these accolades.
Yes, man. Respect,
absolutely deserving, brethren, because you put your mind to it and you're very serious, you're very committed.
Man. I'm passionate about it.
And in spite of all the fame and the achievements, you still are the same old Ding Dong.
Same old Ding Dong. Yes, man, I did it.
Yeah?
Just love dance and love music and just do it for fun and just try help whosoever they around me and just try help whosoever I can help. For live for them dream to is. I did it.
So the team is very happy now, elated right now.
Yeah, but the team happy and everything, man. The team blessed. You see me and the team remain humble and hungry same way. You get me? Because we have so far for go. Is me I did it. The whole Ramesh Entertainment, the whole of the artists, them Shensia, TJ. Is me I did it. Ding Dong Ravers, the whole Ravers Clavers, them. Wiz, Bravo, everybody. Cool, everybody. We just stay humble and hungry same way and just work.
from the year one and from the first interview I do with you, I tell you, say, me as a man in Winford, I just work, sometimes I not even realize who I look.
Yes.
I don't even realize who I look on or worry because what I do is just me. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's why probably it make me so easy to do what I do now because what I do not easy. You can't tell any artist to don't sing about certain things.
Yes.
And remain relevant for so much years.
Absolutely.
Just think about it. You get me? I mean, I say this in a way if you say, yo, ding I go on like him. You see me? But me I say, what I do not easy. A lot of people might see it and think like, okay, it's easy, I must sing about this or I must sing about that, but it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
But you tell any other artist to don't sing about certain things and make sure it's everything where you sing clean and see how long them stay relevant in a industry like this.
Yes.
You get me? I say, so I think my persona might take to life kind of put me in a mindset where you have to do what you do nowadays. And when I look on certain videos and I see kids like one-year-old and 2-year-old kids and mothers are enjoy themselves with them kids and fathers are enjoy themselves with them kids and them family through my music and thing, it kind of put a different light on me. I never usually follow the whole social media thing and them thing. It means like people start sending me things now, video, and I say, whoa, what go on? I just do this dancer because
expressing yourself.
Within a party or
Yeah,
just do that song
yeah.
because ravers them build a dancer because it wasn't, we never know it they're going to impact so much people or impact the youngest of the people or the oldest of the people. We just do we in terms of just having fun and just be youth and live life. And then I went Notting Carnival the other day. I didn't go to the carnival, but I was in England. Me and TJ up on a mini tour over there in England and thing. The impact with my music have on the carnival feel over there. It's like, it's crazy. Like crazy. I can't believe it. Like, I didn't know that, but and I still don't reach where I want it to reach. Like nowhere near, but I never know that. If somebody
already on its way.
It would have this impact. It's like, it's just forgetting at the right places now. First, it stages for me. It's like to let people know that I am here.
Yes.
And then to let people know that I understand the movement. Because it's not just ding-dong singing about this or that. It's a movement.
Yes, and what you're about.
And that's what I'm about.
Who we are.
Yes, as Jamaicans, as dancehall pioneers, as dancehall artists, as people that are about fun. Jamaica is about fun, the music, the culture is about fun and joy. You get me? I say, despite of the few negative things that surround us or plague our communities, we're all about fun. We party 7 nights a week. I don't think you find that nowhere at all in the world.
Well, there are those of us who every day we talk about and love the inner city people, the regular, everyday Jamaican them, And we feel empowered when you're like our representative, and that's why it's so easy for people even so far away to recognize and to give you the love and the recognition. Because the only pushback that we have against negativity and when we see youths gone astray is say, look at Ding Dong from the deepest,
yes, man, and I say
hardcorest, toughest lifestyle in the ghetto.
And I said it in a line that I did for, because I'm an ambassador for Pepsi too as well.
Yeah.
And we did a commercial, me and Shensi, and we did a commercial, and one of the strongest line in the commercial was, we can be anything we want in our life and know where you come from and where your mindset there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, so that was one of the strongest lines in the song. Look from me, now we come from the heart of the ghetto and I represent the brand Pepsi. I never know I could represent Pepsi. Pepsi was Michael Jackson, Pepsi represent Pepsi.
you can't even afford a Pepsi.
Yes, and then you have Tin Mackerel I grew up on. I never could one day till they say me I come represent the brand, the company we represent, we make Tin Mackerel.
Yeah.
And is a global brand ambassador for this company.
Yes.
Magnum tonic wine that I drink so much, and I never know that I will come represent. And all of these accolades are not just for Jamaica, it's regional and it's global.
In other words, where you're born should not define you.
Never.
And if it's defining you, you're losing.
You're losing on yourself.
Yeah, you're losing right
Yes,
now.
because...
Anytime you feel you must be.
Yeah. And that is the problem now with some of the ghetto youths. Some of the time, them easiest way out is to blame where we come from.
Yes.
You watch me live down, they say, dog, I you live in that. No, bro. That don't make you who you be. Which part you come from, that make you who you be. I grew up around the most guns and the most violent of things and never take part in it yet. Never look.
Can you embrace life, Ding?
Yeah. My father done, my father was done, you know. Good done, you know. Yeah, and them kill my father when me at 2. I got 3-year-old. Yeah, and when me got him graveside now and see him name, remember a film name I get to? It's I deal with Aladdin Ding Dang, you see me? And I see film grave name on headstone, me I said, then if me come now like him nor take up him did have now. Love my father and everything, you know, even though me never get to know him. Yeah. You see me? But if me if I pick up what him did I do, and then now couple years after, me go, say for instance, me go get a youth at the time. And couple years after now, my youth go grow up now and see me now beside my father now with the same name and the same thing. Then that don't make no sense. It's me I did it. So I just decided, say, here or now, this now going to impact my life. If it will impact my life, it will impact me in a positive way. If I say, yeah, that is not the way to go. This is the way to go and create a path for myself. A lot of youths who come from the inner city are well educated. Some of them go KC, Georges, Woolmers, girls to everything. You know, who usually succumb to peer pressure and get pregnant early and all them things and get caught up in different things. But I think now still like the youth and youth some kind of change now.
They're waking up.
Yeah, they're waking up now. I think, I swear, like prior to couple years black, now you have more people where, more youths who attend to them talent now, more youths where attend to education and everything. They have a whole heap of pass rate from
they are believing now. They are knowing that some of the greatest people in the world are not lucky neither.
And a luck.
It's like what you do. Because that is why you're important. Because you're still in there with them. You walk among them thing every day. It's not luck thing. You are there to remind them that it's because you apply a certain amount of discipline to everything what you do. It's a thing called discipline.
Yes, man.
You are good at so many things, ghetto youths. But you don't.
Great.
Yeah, you're so absolutely creative. You're so great,
at so
and yet
many things.
you don't get it. That all you need to do is to have the discipline.
Yes, and the discipline to it,
and to apply it to what you do, and to stick to it, and you're going to win.
Yes,
you must win.
You will win.
Because you're always going to be hungrier when you have discipline.
Yes,
and apply it than anyone else in the same thing.
Just remain humble. Because sometimes, you know, we get carried away sometimes as you.
Yeah.
You get what I say? You start see certain things, you start get certain things, you start around certain people, so you feel like sometimes you're over your head and everything there. But just remain humble, man. Like, sometimes even when God tell you no, the greatest thing, you know, that's the good thing about the no where God tell you.
Yeah.
God tell you no, you know. It's good, you know. If God say no to you, it's good.
Yes.
You understand what I say?
But it's for you to know.
It's just you for know. You get to me? I say, so with me, me a dancer, the core of my bone is dancing. Core of my bone is dancing. That's what me love. And I do what I do because I love it. You get me? I say, I start the music because I feel like it gives me a bigger platform to really display what's coming from outside of me, like the dancing and everything. And I try to inflict that on youths that are around me, ravers, clavers that are around me. And you did it from the start when time I come back to you and say, yo, yeah, I'm a Winford, I try back with dancing. And I try to put dancing on the forefront of dancehall again. You remember that interview?
Yes, I won't. And here's something that I want to say to you now, Ding. When I was a kid, I was like you.
Yeah.
I was a poor little kid up in St. Andrew.
Yes.
I expressed myself through dancing.
Yes.
I loved
I know you can
dance.
Yeah.
As a kid. I can't do it no more. Don't test me now. It's not good no more. But what I'm saying is, and what I do know too, in my assessment of youths and their behavior, and that's why I created a show called The Party on CBM TV for youths to come and express themselves. That's what's behind it. Because I know the kids who dance, by the way, are less likely to be in trouble, to get into trouble. The ones who are dancing.
Yes.
The man them with an artist. Unfortunately, they are more likely to be, you know what I mean, on the other side of things. But the man that will dance, Reggie.
Yeah.
You look at them.
Yeah, true.
Look at we had a kid last week, right? A little kid from Jungle. Pataskin.
All right, and him have me as God.
Oh my goodness. That kid impressed the world so much.
He's a good youth, man.
You see, this is what I'm saying. I am saying that if you want to know the good kids in the inner city, ask them if they can dance. All right? Let them dance.
Especially, all right, I say Jungle.
Yes.
Because I know where this Bogle come from. I say Jungle have some of the best talents them. I deal with the inner city them on a whole have the best talents them. I tell you, in a lot of things, it's just some time to get the platform where the artists, all of the artists them were boss. All of the artists them were boss. Our inner city them come from. 99.9999% of the artists them were boss. Our inner city them come from. If you check them origin.
Every one of them.
You understand what I say? So same thing with dancers. I go highlight a whole heap of dancers from Nannyville, which people thought wasn't there. The cool ravers, the Deja, the whiz ravers, the silent, everybody that's there, that's dancing. I like that.
Inspired an entire generation.
A whole generation. I get to me and then a lot of youth, same youth as Pataskin, you rate me and you know, everywhere is just respect all over. Every time I pray, the first thing I say, Father God, thank you for your many blessings. And all me ask if you do is just continue to bless me so I can continue to help all who I can help. That's all.
Your blessings are guaranteed, you.
Yes,
John was saying.
Yeah.
So, okay, some music now. How we look now for the last quarter?
Well, the fourth quarter is going wicked, you know, because here we're going now. You have to stay relevant and you have to stay within the people them eyes and the youth them eyes. And there's a lot of talent we are come out of Jamaica right now. It's like the gate kicked down.
Yes?
It's like the gate kicked down. You get stars from every angle. The youth them arise and the youth them sound good out there and me a vibe to the youth them music and everything. You have to stay relevant and you have to stay within the time. You understand? I just did a song, Big Up Usain Bolt. And the Olympia Rose rhythm.
You know, system man at top of the top. Bag of money man I make we not flop and go flop. Inna the new Jeep, make a girl at top of the top.
Whole call me one time and say, him have a project and him want upon it. And I say, all right, Sam. Him say, so it's true that you go book and I pay the studio time. I say, pay with studio time, boy. Me?
You?
No, sir. Pay for with studio time. No, I'm a good man. You see me? I say, so where you want? I say, me no want nothing. I'm good. I say, boy, you can't come to me now and say, ding, me have a project.
But don't talk.
Do one dancehall project.
Yeah.
A dancehall project and me that like you for be on the project, ding dong. I'm bold. Here where you do for just send me the rhythm. Me pay for it mix, me pay for it master, me pay for studio time, everything. And yeah, we'll just do it one time. We have a new song now on the snapping rhythm produced by Ramesh. New dancing song with Lego Wiz now. Wiz Ravers now, I'm hot enough.
Yes.
New dance name, snapping. Hot. This how they dance everybody want. Wiz hot. One more Ravers, that's almost the fifth one now. One more Ravers that now gone to the world. We have one pan Donwell Rhythm, Galley Story. I think I one of my best songs. I love the songs until Big Up Donwell. Plus me have Bro. So you hear a friend them, you don't say, well, I go on Bridging again. I say, Bro, well, I go on. And that produced by Basic Records, Stefan Basic, Daniel Basic. I'm a brother them for years. Them are the one that produce Gas. Whole heap of hits we have with them. It's me I deal it. So Frosto, Pan Frost new rhythm. Yeah, ANG rhythm. It's me I deal it now. I think they making money. So it's me I deal it. So we have a whole heap of songs. We have a couple songs now for release now. For the fourth quarter, which going to be a problem. You understand? And we have dances where we are coming for the fourth quarter. We have a new dance where we are working on. We don't really finalize it yet and everything. So me I deal it. So big up Craig voicemail, big up yourself, brother. You know, say at our time now. It's me I deal it. So yeah. And I just want to big up everybody where they around me, where I support the thing and everybody where I support the movement, both Jamaica and worldwide, everywhere in the world, because it wasn't easy. For bring it to this point, I just want to help me to carry it to the next point. Big up every dancer on the streets at night time. Every single dancer, we play a part. We create a dance move. we create an energy, we create a vibe. Is me I deal all the selector them, the street selector, the radio personnel them, everybody will play a part with this movement in which them are support happy music, new music. And big up to the new youth them out there we are do it. You understand what I say? But use the platform and make some nice decision to the youth them. Ding Dong birthday party in New York. Brought to you by Ramesh Entertainment, the 27th. The 27th of September.
Oh.
We're going to be in Amazura, Queens.
Okay.
And the 28th, we're going to be TJ birthday party in Canada. And we're all there for that too as well. The 4th of October, I'm keeping a birthday party in Mass Camp. And I am appealing to the government and everybody. I need the time, please and thanks. I've done so much for the culture.
So what time you want?
Boy, anytime them give me good. From them say, yo, you hear me? Yeah. I'm Mass Camp and Nannyville that. Because I go to everybody else. Nannyville, Mountain View, Top Range, Solarfield, anybody if them sick.
You go on the hill?
Yeah, we can go put on the hill. My people them live on, friend them live on the hill. Yeah. So I can tell them, say, listen to me and go to them and say, I'm begging you tonight, I'm a birthday, come party with me. If them can't deal with the nice, I put them up in our hotel or next place and make people massage them too. And, you understand? Yeah. So, yeah, the 4th of October, Ding Dong birthday party in a Mass Camp. And if every single artist that they are Jamaica, we are go forward, them are go forward. Every dancer, everybody, you know.
That's
one the big.
It's spoiled already.
The 5th, I think the 5th, we're going to be TJ one again to in a Chilani. So I'm going to go home with Femon and me there in my yard with my birthday party. Because we are September, we are Libyan people. Okay. And then, no, this week now is Bishop Escobar birthday party. This Sunday, no, the 11th, and my mother birthday cell brunch. Our brunch at Fetcher's Land. So the thing good.
The good thing. When we do road, me have to wear the good thing then.
Ding.
Yeah.
Bridging. Yeah. Wow, there you have him, right here on stage.
Man.
Ding Dong. We're happy every time we have him on our stage. Because it's always inspiration. It's always inspiration when Ding Dong come through. And it's not just yours truly, but all of you watching, especially the youth them in the inner city. Yeah. Be inspired, embrace life like him. Yeah. Nothing else, life. And you'll get there, don't worry. Just embrace life. Just say, I want to live.
And be patient.
And be patient with yourself.
Yes, man.
That's all I say.
That's it.
All right, so after the break right here on stage, The Cure will be here.
They try to test my strength, but it's only them.
And he's got an album, a big one, aiming for the Grammy Awards. For the second time around, The Cure is going after the Grammy. Will he get it this time? When you hear the names he's got on that album, when you hear the names that are featured on that album, you may want to support the view that Cure is a big contender for Grammy 2019. After the break, The Cure tells us about it. We'll break it down for you.
Reaching more and more screens around the world every week. On stage, so much more than entertainment.
Jah Cure's newest album features names like Damian Jr. Gong Marley, Yami Bolo, Junior Reid, Tory Lanez, Maya, Melanie Fiona, Fire King Capleton, Popcorn, and more.
Good morning.
Now add to that the timely rollout of the project, and you've got to ask, is Jah Cure once again taking aim at the Grammys? The 2015 nominee answers that question as we unwrap the 14-track record right here on our stage.
Yes, the marijuana.
Right now, The Cure. Jah Cure. Blessed love, sir. Welcome.
Great things.
Good to have you. So the project is finished. Congratulations. You promised it. You said it's going to be big, and it's more than big. It's loaded with big names too. So
that is great, you know.
Okay, so answer that question for me. Are you taking aim at the Grammys?
Well, to be deliberate, I have to be honest because you don't know these days we're on the platform, social media, when everybody's looking. I want to be truthful to people, like as more reality as you can get it. Yes, because you know what I mean. Album sales is not the greatest things happening, so the most excitement you get out of it is to be a nominee or to be a winner.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I like the excitement and the rush of it. So.
It was launched last week.
Yeah, last week Friday, yeah.
And it's now #1 on the Billboard.
Yes, #1, yes.
And what else has it achieved so far?
The iTunes #1 chart in Belgium, #2 in France, 2 in US, and #3 in UK. That's iTunes.
Yes. So pre-order was a big success, right?
Yes, all them sales are plunge you right into the #1 spot.
All right, so let's walk through those names now. How did you get them to work with you? So many big superstars.
Very interesting question.
Yeah.
Well, me as a man, I love the hang of being a producer. The last time, you know, I get my hands into The Cure, and I decided that The Cure is an album that I wanted to be just 100% pure Jah Cure. So the fans could absorb The Cure, and no collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know, I would like to make an ultimate achievement with an album which it's only me on it.
Yes.
No help from anyone. So that was the task, and I achieved the ultimate goal with that album. So now here I am again with the Royal Soldier, and I come up with the concept Royal Soldier, and I said, I need some Royal Soldiers on it. Junior Reid is someone that I grew up listening to, and
yes.
him always tell me, say, yo, you look like you Mondale, remind me of you Mondale. You're gonna be a good soldier, I believe in you. Even when I was down in captive, I used to see Junior Reid on the TV singing my songs and saying, free Jah Cure. You know, Cape Town, a big brother, him take care of me until we could help ourselves. When we were youth, we could care to Cape Town. I said, give me 3-4 dub plate when we go hustle and get 100,000, give him other money, buy some clothes, the rest, come back a town to the rest and we cook some food. So Cape Town is a big brother, Yama Baller is a big brother to me from a long time, but always said to me, say, oh, you're my singer. So I flew in Yama Baller from New York because them live a foreign. And I organized this collaboration and get Junior Reid. Even people say, oh, you get Junior Reid together because, you know, certain artists, enough great producer pass and gone and never get a chance to put a Yama Baller, a Cape Town and a Junior Reid. But I realized that in our industry, a lot of big songs that was made in the past was produced by other artists too. Even Big Ship from Freddie McGregor was produced by Linval Thompson and so on. So a lot of history in the business where other artists produce big songs to under them belt. So I did, you know, really step out and said I want to have a Junior Reid, Yama Baller, Cape Town, and it worked out and come out fine with a half-pint sample in the background, which is...
And the R&Bs, the Melanie and so on, how did that
well,
come?
Melanie Fiona, reached out to her and she's a fan, and, you know, and it wasn't hard.
It wasn't hard?
Yeah, she liked the song and it was boom bam. And then Maya now,
yes.
is a friend of mine, my brother Andrew Blacks, hook up this Maya thingy, and we have a song together. I did really pull back the song from Andrew Blacks and decided I was gonna reproduce it myself because, you know. So he called me one day when I was on tour in Europe somewhere and said, are you interested in working with Maya? I said, yeah man, of course. And then flew down to Jamaica and we did a video with Maya and did the song. But the song and the video was out for 3 years and nobody released the video nor the song. So me and Maya now, that build a relationship. We exchange number from the video shoot. We become friends and we talk all the time. Man. So we always stay in touch. So we say, the song never released and the video, let's do it over. And you know, Damian Marley is my virgin from the John McGregor crew, which started for 5 years. I've been on it every year, except this coming year, and I'm not going to take a break. So he's a brother and a friend from a long time, way before him even get big. Tory Lane now, Tory Lane's mother is a big fan of mine, and Tory Lane is a fan. Growing up, listen to my music, and you don't know him listen to a lot of Jamaicans.
Oh, yes.
So it wasn't hard either. Cause yeah, I'm an hands-on in this project. I'm a producer officially now and an artist.
What are some of your other credits on it?
Well, you don't know me right.
You write most of the heavy lifting in terms of writing?
Yeah,
you did?
Of course.
Yes.
Definitely. Most of the songs are on it written by me, and I'm a writer, I'm a worker, Anwar McDonald, I'm a virgin Sketch Carey from the Bahamas, and a few producers from the Bahamas that I work with on the project to big up the Bahamas anywhere in the world. For you from Bahamas to support the project because a lot of Bahamians have their hands on in it too. So.
And so it's being distributed by VP Records?
Yeah, worldwide. On every platform you think of, you can just click and it's there.
So you're excited about the campaign?
Very much
Campaign
so,
big?
Very much, because, you know, a lot of time me get upset about this project and me and VP go off on it and we become enemies sometimes. But they have to understand how passionate I am about my work.
This time we're not a friend?
Yeah, man, because sometimes them say every disappointment is for good. When I see this now, I definitely see that it came out stronger than the last album. But I realize that maybe it's the anticipation of this building up from the 3.5 years. Every time, because I announced the date of this album like 4 times. But here we are. Jah is great.
Jah is great. Are you just coming out of Africa?
Yes.
Where did you go? Nairobi?
Yes, directly there. There.
And you're a superstar in there, I'm told.
Trust me.
You're one of the names they list as international recording artists who have visited Nairobi when you look them up.
Yes, sir.
And not just Nairobi, all of Kenya.
Yes, sir.
And
they love me there. They love reggae.
International recording artists who have visited Kenya. We see your name among them.
True.
And other Jamaicans too.
Thanks.
Elaine is big.
Of course, they love her down there too.
You know what I mean? A number of
they love reggae
Jamaican
down there,
artists.
man.
Love reggae more than us, they say.
Me.
You believe that?
Of course.
Do you agree?
Of course, I do agree. Because you know why? Yeah. To be honest, I went to Africa with all my heart that I want to mingle. You know what I mean? I want to go to the deepest roots and connect myself because, you know, me hear so much about Africa, and before my trip, it's just naturally I found myself looking up on YouTube and all over Africa and looking up some stuff, and it makes me just more interesting going in. And when I arrived, some things that Kenyans saw me doing there were shocked. Like, you really going to the Maasai to stay for the night? You really, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I want to experience this. So I did it, and when it was showtime, I didn't know what I was going to wear. And the Maasais, I asked them to come along because they are very, you know, indigenous and far away, and I didn't know if bringing them to a show is breaking any rules in their, you know, traditional culture. But they said it was okay, and they asked me what they're gonna do on stage. I said, just follow me. If I rock to the left, you just try to move I like, but there's no choreograph, you know what I mean? But they came on and they dressed me. They bring my clothes at the hotel and dress me and bring me a beautiful pair of slippers. Believe me, I love that slipper so much, I am gonna frame it. And I did all the video shoot in that slippers, and I did the show.
So how long you were in Kenya?
I was in Kenya for a week after the show.
Okay.
And they treat me so well. I never feel so special on a stage in my life.
So it was just you on the show? Your show?
Yeah, I was just Jah Cure in concert.
Yes.
I get like 15,000 people. For some people, they say in the history books down there, it was the biggest reggae concert and since 20 years, since Josephville. Actually, the video for the title track, Royal Soldier, was shot in Kenya. Some Kenyan filmmakers come over and offered us a free video. And the video is so beautiful. I'm getting a lot of reviews from all over the world, and people been saying, this is such a beautiful video, man. And I'm telling you from my heart, people, this is free. And a video like this worth millions.
All right, so let us just stick a pin and take the video right now, right here. Let's go.
Royal soldier, all my lion soldiers, yeah.
Royal Soldier.
Yes, sir.
Jah Cure. You know, Jah Cure in Africa getting the royal treatment.
Yeah,
whoa, you really got it, Reggie. The full 100.
Yeah, man.
Wow, congrats, that's looking good. And so that's the video, and everything you told us is actually in the video.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's a good look, Reggie, and we can only now wait for December.
Yes.
When the announcement is made.
Yes.
For the Grammy Awards.
Yes.
And I know Third World, we have to big up Third World, you know, because
beautiful album.
I think they will be in contention.
I was supposed to be on that album.
You were supposed to be on it?
Yeah, but you know, too much back and forth with the track, and probably I just didn't get to make it. I was busy, and I tried like 4 times with the track, and gang sent it back and forth to me. It just never worked out.
I think they'll be in the runnings too.
Trust me, that album is beautiful.
Yes.
I'm gonna get my copy of the album. The album is beautiful. AJ Brown, I grew up watching this man with this song, All Fall Down. That was one of the first videos we have on TV in Jamaica. that made shoot in Jamaica. AJ Brown, talented, and he's a true talent from our side of the world. He's from Montego Bay side, and I like to watch him perform. And you know, Treadwell been a great group long time, so AJ in the group is just awesome. But on another level, the album is superb.
All right, Cure, I must ask you about the return of the program.
Yes.
Rehabilitation through music in prison.
Yes.
What's your take on it? It's back, it's revitalized. Superintendent Wright is in charge again. Your take?
Superintendent Wright is a good man. It's good to know that he's in charge again because he's the pioneer of this movement. I started this movement myself independently, and then the government saw my idea and said that they can't allow me to leave there with all this plan. And you know, so they took it over and took my little mini recording studio that I was using and said that every time I record, I need to monitor it, because I used to do it unmonitored, to be honest. But thank God, I flipped through a few songs like Longing For, which is still one of my biggest songs to date. From the earlier on, Love Is, and Girl Away There From When, Woman I Love You, and Good Morning Jaja, Sticky Out There. All of them songs, I met them songs from Spanish Town. So when they moved me, from Spanish Town, they took me to GP and things get a little tightened up. But after a while, it freed up. And Joe Bogdanovich, thank God, he's a good man. And I respect Joe Bogdanovich anywhere he is, you know what I mean? Because he played a part in my career. In true reflection, when Dwayne Stevenson came there, a lot of inmates, I said, yo, make the man go here. You see, what kind of song that you make the man want me to sing? Yo, Benjamin. I said, yo, listen, me decide my future. I'm not going to keep quiet. This song is for me and all of the inmates in incarceration worldwide. And that's the vision. Yeah. And then I put this song down. That same day, I recorded 3 songs. I recorded a song for Dan Carly, DJ Wayne, a song called What Will It Take? And the Istanbul rhythm, we have a Bounty Killer on it. They say you're living and you're living in fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
But tell me though, do you think that Cartel and Ninja should be allowed to record?
Of course. These men are pioneers, and they can teach other inmates how to even write lyrics and how to put it together. And
so if music is rehabilitating inmates, then Cartel and Ninja could help to use music, help them with their music.
A Cartel and Ninja would have to be in charge for monitor the youth them, so they have someone more experienced to guide them on a guideline.
So in a sense, they'll be helping to rehabilitate their fellow inmates.
If I'm not go, they can't go no other way. So we need these things because 75% of the population coming up back tomorrow, and they have no promise what they will do to us out here. So we have to nurture it and make sure that who's coming out, we have some great mechanics that can find a job and somebody can do something with them skills. You know what I mean? Mandela left from prison to president, so don't have no shame, youth. You can leave from there and becomes a king and a great man. I mean, I tried, and still I'm here trying to be a royal soldier, you know what I mean?
Thanks for coming and sharing all the good news.
Thanks for the support.
With us. And congrats again on all the success so far with this album.
Thank you so much, Winford. I want to tell you how much I'm grateful for being on your show so I could at least, you know, express to my fans, because it's a long while, I have nothing to give to my fellow Jamaicans across the Caribbean that watch Onstage. And I just want to tell you all out there, man, truly from my heart, I'm so grateful, happy, thanks for all of your support, you know what I mean? And without my fans out there, I couldn't make it. The real Jah Cure fans are out there. This is when you know them. This is when them come out. This is when they click that button and spend that money. It's just $10 for a copy. And this copy, I won't stop till every human being on the planet can get a copy, whether it's free or he's gonna buy it. Mm-hmm. But I'll find some way to get it to them because I think this album is a masterpiece and I put in a lot of work and people deserve to have it.
That's our show for this week. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage. All right, thanks for watching our video. You know what to do. Click, subscribe, and be on our stage always.